Would you like to
to
start out this evening with a cheeky little lore or lie? I'm gonna keep an eye on your chat and my chat to see what people say, because you know, we've got to make sure that we're giving the people what they want.
Absolutely. Like I would like that. Yes. It looks like we all want that.
Okay, that seems relatively good enough for me. Okay, fine. Let's do it. So, Kiri, have you heard the word about our Lord and Savior, the Great Maw?
No, I haven't.
Well, let me tell you about the Great Maw then. The Great Maw is the primary deity of ogres in Warhammer Fantasy, and it holds a place of reverence, but also of great fear, as the Great Maw once nearly destroyed all of the ogre peoples. It's described as a gaping mouth in the very earth itself, with razor-sharp teeth around an endless chasm. Some speculate that it's a giant worm god that is burrowed deep through the core of the earth, continuously eating until it eventually emerged out the other side. Others believe it may have just been a giant meteorite that hit the ogre homelands, wiping out a large portion of them, and just so happens to coincidentally have some razor-sharp rocks around its crater. Whilst others believe it perhaps may be a mix of between the two, that it was just a meteorite, but through its worship by the ogres, it's been manifested into existence in the warp. But either way, the Great Maw is responsible to the very specific brand of ogre magic known as gut magic. Kiri, is this lore or is this a lie?
I want this to be lore.
This is indeed lore.
That is so cool. I really like it. Do we know?
It's pretty awesome.
Do we know what it is? Like, was it a meteorite, or is it just people? Some people believe that, some believe that, and we actually don't know what it truly is.
So I did a little bit of research into this when I was trying to come up with some lore or lie questions, because I wanted to see if I could find out definitively what it was. And the answer, to the best of my knowledge, is no. It hasn't been unequivocally confirmed one way or the other. However, that being said, you can actually see what appears to be the Great Maw on the world map in Total War Warhammer 3. And it certainly does appear to me to be a giant gaping mouth with teeth that looks like a worm. I'm just trying to find it on the game map at the moment.
That's really cool. Hello,
so
Coolmaker,
I think
Hans
that's
Heinrich. Hi.
The closest we've ever come to having it 100% confirmed that it is actually a living god / creature.
Does anybody know?
I believe it's actually the crater. It's undiscovered at the moment, but if you go to the far right-hand side, you should see a settlement of the Grand Cathay called the Tower of Ashir, or Ashishar. And it's just south of that. There's a giant crater there. But if you've discovered that location, you can actually see some teeth around that.
I found the town. What do you say it is from there?
Directly south of it. You should see a little mountain with a red circle with teeth on it, which is the marking of the Great Maw. And then directly below that, or directly to the south of it, is a giant crater in the ground. Oh, maybe you haven't discovered it? That was it? Okay, so yeah, it might not be as big as you're thinking it is.
Oh, that was it? This thing? Okay.
It's just a little hole. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's like multiple town sizes.
I know, humongous thing.
Yeah, no, it's not that big on the world map, but I believe once you've discovered it, it is, it does look like a mouth with teeth and everything, so...
Well, that doesn't have any teeth.
It's not been confirmed that we know exactly what it is.
I like that.
But
nice, that was a good one.
Off to a good start there.
Yeah,
with the
right?
lore and lie. You like to see it.
Thank you.
Hang on. All right, let's have a little palate cleanser here before we go into another battle. And let's do a lore or lie, shall we?
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, so you may have heard, Kiri, about the Dragon Princes, which are a group of elven nobles. And they are the proudest knights in all of Caledor, which is like the elven homeland. Now, once upon a time, the elves actually had command of hundreds and thousands of dragons, and they were able to destroy entire armies using those dragons. However, the dragons over time have become more scarce and more difficult to awake from their deep hibernation slumbers. And so now, instead, the dragon princes, which historically used to ride into battle on dragons, have swapped them out for little ponies. But they're still pretty good at stabbing things. Is this lore, or is this lie?
This is a lie. You're trying to get me.
This is lore.
No way!
Yep, the dragon princes are they used to ride dragons into battle, but they've had to swap them out for horses.
Oh no.
Albeit they do dress their horses up in armor, which does make them look a little bit like dragons.
Okay. And you omitted that detail to make me fall into that trap. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But I mean, if I told you they dressed them up as dragons, does that make you, would that have made you go, oh, of course, that's definitely lore.
No,
like,
actually not. It would not have changed anything. It's not ponies, it's just horses.
There you
Fair
go.
enough.
Well, that's one apiece.
All right, well.
So the plot thickens.
Yeah, okay. The Silver Pinnacle, that's a really nice...
All right, the Silver Pinnacle is ours, Kiri. And as promised,
it's a very nice city.
I have a lore lie for you.
Very good. I'm excited.
All right, so...
No pressure.
Did you know that there are hydras in Total War Fantasy, Kiri?
No.
Okay, well, there are hydras in Total War Fantasy.
Maybe.
And they are not only known for being vicious enemies and for their 7 heads, but they are also uniquely known for the individually characterful heads, with each one embodying a specific emotion. Those emotions being rage, despair, sadness, lust, joy, surprise, and disgust. Is this lore, or is this a lie?
Oh, I have to get this right now, otherwise I've already lost. This is tricky. I really like the idea of like a Pandora's Hydra. It's true. This is lore.
That was a lie,
No!
Kiri.
No!
It was a lie.
It's such a good one though. Ah, well. Lots of people lost channel points now, right?
Wait, hang on. Wait,
Wait,
no, because
so
you've
I
got
lost...
one right and you've got 2 wrong, so you have one more, right?
Oh, I have one more? Okay.
Have one more.
Okay,
the next
good.
2 are going to be deal breakers.
Oh no.
So no pressure.
Oh no.
But it all comes down to the next 2.
Okay, well, good then. Perfect. Did you want to do lore line now?
Yeah, sorry, I totally got sidetracked there. Let's do it. Okay, all right. So, Kiri, when you think of elves, what animal comes to mind?
A falcon.
That's wrong. The answer to that question
It's my mind.
is jellyfish, obviously.
What the heck?
Because
Explain.
elves, much like jellyfish, are sequential hermaphrodites, meaning they can either be male or female. And this is due to their social hierarchy, where the female typically assumes the highest rung. However, when she dies, the most dominant male then changes sex and takes her place. Is this lore, or is this a lie?
That's a lie.
That is indeed a lie, Kiri. Well done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're now
My chat's like, what?
Which this is like,
Oof.
you know, perfect. It all comes down to the last question at the end of the stream. Which
I just
isn't
wanted to
scripted,
be
but I'm so glad we're here.
thrilling for everybody. Jellyfish. That was funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I was kind of pleased when I came up with that one because I was like, I would laugh at that if somebody told me. So hopefully other people will.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that was funny. My chat liked it. But also, Dab is right. It was so crazy it could have been true.
I know. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping it would be like so out there and so implausible that you're like, but maybe.
I know. But no. Okay, good. So the last one counts then. Whew.
The last one is the decider.
Put your hopes up.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, there's a lot of channel points. I think between the two channels, Kiri, there's probably about 500,000 channel points on the line here.
Yep, probably. No pressure.
No pressure.
Although, I mean, people voted for me and voted against me, so can't make everybody happy.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So do I get the last law or lie so that we can finish the prediction?
You certainly do get the last
disappoint
law or lie.
Lots of people.
Come on, that's not a winner's attitude, Kiri. I want to hear you believe in yourself.
I mean, I'm going to disappoint everybody who doesn't believe in me, of course.
Okay, all right.
He's just ignoring that.
Chat, everybody, let's take a collective deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Okay. We've cleared our mind. We've cleansed it of any burdens.
I have sweaty hands.
Okay. Good
Hi, Penguin.
The
last one.
Less than 3.
Dwarves, as well as having a famous appetite for beer, are also renowned for their love of the flavor of rat meat. To the point that often the biggest and most well-run dwarven holds are virtually completely rat-free. Is this a law or is this a lie?
Oh, it sounds so just ordinary. I'm very nervous about this. I believe this is law. Because there are lots of rats, right? Originally, and then they wanted to get rid of them, so they started eating them, and then they really liked the taste, so now they do that.
Kiri, that was a lie.
No! How could you do this to me? I'm so sorry, chats.
No, my channel points.
My channel points, but also like everybody else's. Oh
no.
Well, that's two correct, 3 wrong. Oh.
And forever this shall be known as the great gamble of 2020. Gamba bad.
2022.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow. I totally didn't just forget what year it was. I'm shook right now, Kiri. I'm shook.
We just time traveled. Sorry. I know the feeling of not knowing what year it is.
Yeah. Look, the last couple of years have been rough for me, okay? Please don't judge me.
I don't judge this at all. Not at all.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. All right. So for me, that's 41% were actually correct and believe that I couldn't do it. So there you go.
I lost so many points.
903,000 channel points go to 26 people.
Oh my goodness.
Enjoy. How does it look on your side?
We had so many people believing you, Kiri.
Aww.
We had 192,000 points go to 4 people.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
But
that was so much fun. I really loved that.
It was great.
I hope everybody had a good time.
I certainly did, yes. And I think that just shows how amazing your lies are. You're doing
Yes.
incredible.
That's right. You gotta keep you on your toes, right? We
Yeah.
followed something incredibly fantastical up with something like just so mundane it could be true.
Yeah, that
Playing
was
the
probably the
psychological
problem. It
games.
wasn't crazy enough, but then the jellyfish was too crazy. So, well,
GG.
GG
Well,
indeed.
thank you so much,
Thank you
Kiri,
as well,
once again,
Drongo.
for playing with me. It was such a good time, as usual.
It was
The time's flown by.
my pleasure. Thank you so much.